Hey guys. Okay, so because this little like start to finish series thing that I've been doing is taking a little longer than I thought, mostly because I was not prepared and did not plan ahead. I went ahead and did some planning ahead, and I did a lot more stuff in the book, and I have, like, you know, a couple of little things ready to go, set up, so that we can kind of like wrap this up and finish this, because there's like a few other things that I would rather kind of get into, and I don't want this to be like, you know, dragged out. So I'll just do a quick little flip and show you some of the stuff that I've done. Like this little thing here, I went ahead and put just a little insert in here. This little thing, this little journal card. I went ahead and finished this one. I just did some stamping and then some music paper on that one. I did inserts for this one. I'm trying to remember everything. Little insert for this one. This one is just a plain paper with a little bit of some trim. What else did I do? This one here is the one that's the opposite end, the one that doesn't. The other one over here is the one that opens. This one's like the other side, and you can cut it to make this open or leave it like I did. And I like to put washi tape, a couple of strips of different washi tapes, so that way whenever I'm journaling in the book, I can come and take from these and use them throughout the book if I want to use them, so they're already there. This page here, I put an envelope on here, and I did it kind of like a belly band, so that way you can add something in here and put some behind there. And I just did a little bit of stamping and some washi tape. This page here, I used just some little pieces I have from like the little Tim Holtz packs, and then this little what are these called? It's these things here. I don't remember what they're called, but they're like little pocket things. I put one of those there and just did a little collage and stuck a piece of scrap paper in here, and then this little thing in here, and I left it blank because I'm gonna put a picture on here. And this one, I went ahead and finished this page. I made this little paper clip, and I just used a scrap piece of paper. I ripped it, inked it up, a little bit of this cloth, and then a little ephemera piece, like sticker on the top. And that is the paper clip for this. And I made this little insert for this page. And what else did I do? I made a couple of little journal tags for this one, did the stamping, and just put a little bit of some stuff on there, and that goes into this one. And just put journal card there. I made a little one here for that. Let's see, this page, I put some of this trim on this page. And I think that is all I've done to it so far. So what I wanted to do today is try to like finish this up. So I went ahead and pre-did a lot of stuff, like kind of got some stuff ready to go. So that way we can kind of get done with this. Okay, so what I'm probably gonna do first, I have the ribbon and everything ready for this, but that may need to sit and dry. So I think what I'm gonna do first is this other page I have ready for y'all, this one here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is this page here I made, just a piece of paper I folded, and first I folded in these corners here, like this, and flipped it up, and then folded it backwards to make like a little tuck spot. And I put it on either side of this page. And you can leave this up, you can fold it in, you can do whatever you want. I like to tuck it in so that way there's like a little secret journaling spot right here that is just tucked in like that. And then whenever you put something in here, it also helps hold that down. And this will be a spot back here too. And you will have double of those because it will go on either side of this page. And you can decorate them, you know, however you want. Lace, ephemera, you know, stamping, you know, whatever you want to put on there. So how we will connect this is just put a little bit of glue down the middle. Make sure you get on either side because you do want it to stick. And then a little bit on the bottom so it will hold. And then you want to lay it down and line up your bottom and your sides. Like so. And there you go. And now you have a little side one here, and one there, one here, and one here. So I thought that was kind of cute, and I just saw this on the table. I might want to put this somewhere in here. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Okay, so the next thing that I wanted to do is these little like booklet things. I like to make these for my journals. This one here, I found this piece in one of the ephemera packs, and I want to make it like an actual, you know, photo album. So I just put a couple of scrap papers that I had together, just a couple of pieces, and you can glue down the middle, you can staple, you can sew it, you know, whatever you want to do. You can paper clip just the top if you want to keep them separate. But what I'm going to do is glue the middle and then glue this onto the front, and then I will have a little photo album that I can stick into one of my pockets. So I'm not going to put that together right now. I think I'm going to put this one together right now on camera so I can show y'all how I do it. This one is also just like a little booklet, and I'm going to put this napkin piece onto this page. And this is, again, just a couple of scrap papers for journaling. It's really simple. Pretty easy to do. So what I'm going to do first is glue this down onto this page. And these are all just like coffee and tea stained, and I think the pink is that's avocado stain. So just a couple of stained papers is all it is. I'm going to take a glue stick for this, and I'm going to lay it on here where I want it and hold that down. That way I kind of know where, you know, I need to put the glue. And then just lay some glue down. I like to use the glue stick for the napkin. It sticks really well. You don't have to use a heavy glue for doing something like this, unless you just want to. That's your choice. So just put a little bit of glue down. And do the same on this side. I really don't need to hold that because I know where it's at now. And if you wanted to do a closure, you know, like a hidden closure, then you would want to add that in right here before you glue this down. But I'm not going to do a hidden closure. I'll probably use like a paper clip or just tie some ribbon or some string or something around it, some lace, something like that. And for this extra, like there's some extra hanging over. So I'm just going to trim that off. And for the pages, I'm just going to do a very simple. So I'm going to start with the first one. And I'm just going to put some glue right down the middle. I guess I didn't have to go all the way down. Just like that. And take the next page and do the same thing. It's almost that. Let me refold this so I have my fold line so I know where to put the glue. And I would probably sew this normally, but again, I'm just trying to keep this, you know, a very simple journal. I don't want it to get all crazy. So just a quick and easy, put something together. And the next page. And you could also just tie some string, like put all the pages together and then put string like you're doing a traveler's notebook type thing. Okay, so there is my pages. And you can decorate these, stamp them, use a corner punch, you know, kind of make them all pretty however you want. And stick it in like that. And that is done. Okay, so I think the next thing I'm going to do is the cover. This will be the last part of this video. So for the cover, I'm gonna add some lace to the spine. I like to hide these, like the wax thread I use. So I like to have some lace to hide the, you know, the sewing, where I sew. And I'm gonna use some Fabri because I need something, you know, a little stronger than like the art glitter glue. So what I'm going to do is just come over. Actually, this is a little set off, so I'm gonna leave my, like I need just the width, so I'm gonna leave that kind of like where I can see where I need to glue, like if that makes sense. And it doesn't have to be, you know, a whole lot for this either. This glue is pretty strong, so I'm just gonna like smush it around so it's not like, you know, too thick for one area. that should be good. Actually, I'm gonna put a little dab on this string. All right, where's my lid? All right, and then lay this down. We'll line it up at the bottom and just press it. That's a little crooked, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. All right, and then cut this part off. And now I'm going to add this one to this side here. And I'm just going to do just like about maybe 1/2 inch of this, so that way these are able to, you know, kind of pop up a little bit. So I'm just going to glue that down just like that. And again, I'm going to use the Fabri tack so that way it will hold it down. I'm going to kind of dot it. I don't want to mess up like this lace that I have laid down. If I was to just, you know, try to run this down like crazy, then it would probably pull that up. So I'm gonna just kind of lightly dot around. Again, this like is really strong, so it will hold it. Okay. I'm just gonna put this edge right there next to that. Looks good. All right, and cut off the extra here. So it'll look like this. And you can add another piece like this. I think it would look cute to have it, you know, kind of doubled like that. I'm not going to do it right this second, but I will add another piece there so they'll match, so it'll look like that. And now the last part that I wanted to show y'all is I want to put these on the corners, and these are these little things by Tim Holtz. And to me, they just make, you know, the book look so much better. Like it adds so much to a book. I need to grab my little pinchers. So what you do, actually let me turn this over, it might be easier. So what you're gonna do is pop this onto the corner here, and it has like, see like this lip type thing here? That's what you're gonna push it, like squish it around the corner, like this part. So actually I can push this down first, probably with my fingers. Why is that moving my page? So you can kind of mash it a little bit with your fingers. Like it's not gonna be like, you know, it's not gonna stick all the way. So you're just doing this to kind of get it where you want it, like in place. So I'm gonna just mash that on like that. And then what I'm gonna do is add a little bit of the Fabri tack, because this actually holds this, and I'm gonna do like a fine line just a little bit on the edge of this corner. You don't need a whole lot of this right here, just a tiny bit on the corner and a tiny bit on this corner, like just barely. And then you're gonna slip this in. I'm not getting it on there. Come on. This is why I was like a little bit of glue, because you will get it everywhere if you do too much. Okay, but it does help, you know, hold it in place, because these can come loose. So now you just want to pinch it a little bit. Try not to pinch it too much, because you can ruin your design, like the where it's like embossed on the metal. So you just want to lightly pinch it just to close these little pieces here. And I got some glue on the edge there. That's okay, that'll all come off. So just lightly pinch it just to kind of close that on there on the book. So it looks really cute. And I'm gonna do this side next. So first, I'm gonna put a little bit of glue on the corner. Come on. It's not good to shake it, but I'm trying to hurry. All right, a little on this corner and a little on that corner. All right, and lay it where you want it to sit. I'm gonna let it catch for a second. Push these down. And then come back with these little squishy pincher things. And just mash it down, but carefully. I've done this with some before and I messed up the embossing image. So it didn't look so good afterwards. And wipe the excess glue off. So now the front looks like, now the front looks like this. I like it. And you can add a pocket here if you want. Like, there's so much you can do. Again, I'm just trying to keep this simple. Like, it's just a quick, simple, and you can add the corner things to the back also. I'm just not doing it right this second. So, okay. I think that is it for this. Like, I feel like I've kind of shown enough. It's not, you know, fully done, but I feel like I don't really need to go through every little step like that. I just wanted to show a quick little bit of, you know, some stuff that you can do. And I'm going to add a pocket to this back one here so you can add some stuff in there. So anyways, that will be it for this. I feel like I don't really need to go any further with showing, you know, more stuff with this. I feel like it was just getting really long and kind of out of hand of what I wanted, you know, what I originally started with, the idea. So, okay, so anyways, that's it for this one. This will be finishing it up. So thank y'all for watching. Bye.